In today's generation, most engineering students struggle with one big problem. Should you focus on DSA for interviews or projects for real skills? For a long time, I thought I had to choose one, but eventually I realized something important. You don't need to choose, you need a system. As you all know by now, hi, I'm Louis Lamyanda, currently an engineering student studying electronics and communication, but building my career in cloud and cloud security. That means two things are important for me: DSA for problem solving and interviews, cloud projects for real world engineering skills. At first, balancing both felt overwhelming. Some days I would only do DSA, and other days I would only work on AWS projects. And I realized something: inconsistency was slowing me down. And the real problem that students face is most students fall into one or two extremes. Some only grind DSA problems all day, but they never build anything real. Others only build projects but ignore algorithmic thinking, which is critical for interviews. The truth is, tech companies expect both now: problem solving ability and practical engineering skills. So you will be thinking, Louis, how do you able to manage both? And my system for balancing both is: point 1, time blocking. The first thing that helped me was time blocking. Instead of mixing everything randomly, I divide my learning into focused blocks. For example, morning or early study hours where my mind is fresh, I used to practice DSA, and evening afterwards, cloud projects or learning AWS services. This separation helps me focus deeply on one skill at a time. The second rule I follow is small consistent progress. Instead of solving 20 DSA problems one day and nothing the next day, I try to solve at least one quality problem daily, understanding its pattern, solving it through brute force, and leading towards an optimal solution. For my cloud projects, I break them into smaller steps by dividing my timeline into smaller segments and focusing solely on the project. Wherever I have doubts, I take time to understand the concept behind them. And the last thing that I follow is projects reinforce concepts. One thing I've realized is that projects reinforce theory. When I build something on AWS, I start understanding concepts like networking, security, and system design much better than when I simply read about them. Instead of just learning theory, actually building a project forces me to apply those concepts in a real environment. It helps me clearly see which concepts I truly understand and which area I still need to improve. Let me give you an example of my current routine. Right now, being in Bangalore, I usually wake up around 7:30 am and get ready for college. My college typically lasts around 4 to 5 hours, and I usually come back home by 1 pm. One important thing to understand is that balancing college academics, where I need to score marks, and learning cloud computing and DSA is mainly about time management. After coming back from college, I usually have my lunch and take a 1 hour power nap. The reason is simple: when practicing DSA, you need a fresh and focused mind. After that, I dedicate around 1 to 1.5 hours to DSA practice. I usually alternate my afternoons. On one day I spend time editing my videos, and on the other day I focus on DSA practice. The alternate afternoon where I edit my videos, I dedicate my DSA practice time after my dinner time, which is usually around 10 pm or 11 pm at night. Later in the evening, after my gym workout session, I start working on my cloud project, learning new cloud concept or exploring automation. Recently, I have been working on things like deploying a secure web application architecture, configuring IAM roles, and usually using load balancers with HTTPS. Slowly, project by project, I am building my cloud engineering skills. As a advice to other engineering students, speaking from my own experience, if you are trying to get into any tech or domain you respect, it all comes down to time management. It's about how well you manage your time and how consistently you build your skills step by step. For someone pursuing a career in tech like I am, even one focused hour of DSA where you carefully understand the patterns and how the code works, combined with the 1-2 hours of working on projects or learning new concepts, can create a massive progress over time. Small, consistent effort every day eventually compounds into real skills. Right now, I am documenting my cloud journey and my cloud security journey while still being an engineering student. I don't know exactly what the future holds for me. Maybe my career will evolve into something different, or maybe I will continue in cloud security engineering. But for now, this is the path that I have chosen, and I am committed to following it with consistency and discipline. If you're also building a career in tech or in any domain, and documenting your journey along the way. Feel free to follow along. Let's grow together. Louis Lamyanba, over and out.